In the heart of West Africa, where the endless sands of the Sahara meet the winding Niger River, lies Mali, a land steeped in legend, renowned for its immense wealth, powerful kings, and vibrant, bustling cities. This is a place where history and myth intertwine, and where the echoes of ancient empires still linger in the air. Mali's story is not a mere footnote in the annals of history, but a central chapter that shaped the world as we know it. Its influence reached far beyond its borders, touching continents and cultures across the globe. Long before many European nations even existed, mighty empires here commanded vast territories, controlling the flow of gold and salt, commodities that were as valuable as life itself. These trade routes connected Africa to Europe and the Middle East, making Mali a crossroads of commerce and culture. Imagine endless caravans of camels trekking across the golden desert, their backs laden with treasures. Picture the markets of Timbuktu, alive with the sounds of bargaining traders and the wisdom of scholars from distant lands, all converging in this vibrant hub. Mali's gold didn't just enrich its own people, it fueled economies across Europe and the Middle East, sparking legends of cities paved with gold. Meanwhile, its scholars preserved and advanced knowledge in science, mathematics, and philosophy, making Mali a beacon of learning. The tales of rulers like the legendary Mansa Musa, whose generosity and wealth astonished the world, became global legends that endure to this day. To understand Mali's history is to uncover Africa's profound and often overlooked contributions to human civilization, from education to architecture and beyond. Our journey begins even before Mali's name was known to the world, with the Ghana Empire, the first great West African state whose foundation set the stage for Mali's rise. We'll witness the rise of Mali, its golden age of prosperity and learning, and the enduring legacy of the Songhai Empire that followed. This is a story of power, faith, and unimaginable wealth, all centered around the life-giving Niger River, a river that has shaped the destiny of millions. So, let's set out together and begin Mali's remarkable journey, a tale of empires, innovation, and the enduring spirit of a people. Long before the rise of modern nations, the lands of West Africa were home to powerful empires that shaped the course of history. The Ghana Empire, located north of present-day Ghana, was the first to dominate this region, thriving on the lucrative trans-Saharan trade routes that connected Africa to the Mediterranean world. Its kings grew immensely wealthy by taxing the trade of gold and salt, two of the most valuable commodities of the ancient world. Caravans laden with these goods crossed vast deserts, bringing prosperity and influence to Ghana's rulers. They ruled from the impressive city of Kumbi-Sale, a bustling center of commerce and culture, where traders, scholars, and artisans gathered from across the region. After Ghana's decline, a legendary leader named Sundiata Keita united smaller kingdoms to form the Mali Empire, an even larger and richer realm renowned throughout the world for its vast gold reserves and vibrant cities. Mali's rulers, known as the Mansas, established an era of peace and prosperity, creating a golden age marked by flourishing trade, art, and learning. The empire's influence stretched far beyond its borders. But as Mali weakened over time, the Songhai Empire rose to prominence, led by powerful military leaders like Sunni Ali. Songhai's armies conquered key cities and expanded their territory along the Niger River. Under the rule of Askia the Great, Songhai became one of Africa's largest and most powerful empires, boasting a professional army, thriving markets, and a network of trade that reached across the continent. Askia promoted learning and the spread of Islam, transforming Timbuktu into a legendary center of scholarship, where libraries and universities attracted thinkers from far and wide. These empires were deeply connected to the wider world, building magnificent cities, complex governments, and vibrant cultures that left a lasting mark on history. Their stories challenged the myth that Africa lacked civilization before Europeans arrived. In reality, West Africa was a land of innovation, learning, and powerful states. The fall of Songhai marked the end of this remarkable era, but the achievements and legacy of these empires continue to inspire generations. For over 1,000 years, Ghana, Mali, and Songhai shaped the destiny of West Africa, influencing trade, culture, and politics across the region. Their influence still echoes in the region's music, languages, traditions, and sense of identity, connecting past and present. This enduring legacy is the foundation of Mali's greatness and a testament to the enduring spirit of West Africa. The immense wealth of the West African empires was built upon two precious resources, gold and salt. These commodities were not just valuable, they were the foundation of power, prosperity, and influence across the region. Gold was mined from the dense, mysterious forests of the south, where skilled miners panned riverbeds and dug deep into the earth to extract shimmering nuggets and dust. Meanwhile, salt was carved from the harsh, sun-baked Sahara in the north, an essential mineral, as valuable as gold and vital for preserving food and maintaining health in the hot climate. The empires grew powerful by controlling the trade routes that linked these resources, imposing taxes on every caravan that crossed their lands and ensuring their coffers overflowed. Caravans of camels, sometimes hundreds strong, braved the perilous desert carrying salt, cloth, copper and other goods southward through the endless sands. On their return, they brought back gold, ivory and tragically enslaved people, each journey shaping the fate of kingdoms and the lives of countless individuals. Cities like Timbuktu and Jenne blossomed into vibrant trade hubs, their markets alive with the sounds of bargaining merchants, storytellers and travelers from distant lands. This thriving trade brought not only immense wealth, but also new ideas, advanced technologies, and the spread of Islam, transforming the region's culture and knowledge. Arab merchants and travelers introduced West Africa to the wider Islamic world, attracting renowned scholars, architects, and artists who left a lasting legacy. West African gold became so influential that it formed the backbone of currencies in Europe and the Middle East, fueling economies far beyond Africa's borders. The prosperity from trade funded magnificent cities, powerful armies, and a flourishing culture of music, art, and learning. Trade was truly the lifeblood of these civilizations, weaving West Africa into a vast network that connected it to North Africa, Europe, and beyond. The golden age of Mali and its neighbors was built on these veins of commerce, leaving a legacy that still echoes across the sands today. No ruler is more famous than Mansa Musa, Emperor of Mali, at its peak. In 1324, he set out on a legendary pilgrimage to Mecca, displaying Mali's wealth to the world. His caravan included thousands of attendants and camels loaded with gold. In Cairo, his generosity was so great it disrupted the local economy for years. Mansa Musa's journey made Mali famous across Europe and the Middle East, but it was more than a show of riches. It was a diplomatic and intellectual mission. He forged ties with other Muslim states and brought back scholars and architects. Back in Mali, he built mosques and universities, transforming Timbuktu into a center of learning. His reign marked a golden age of prosperity and culture. European mapmakers began to draw Mali, inspired by tales of its wealth. Mansa Musa's legacy endures as a symbol of African greatness. Timbuktu, once a symbol of the remote, was a thriving center of trade and learning. Strategically placed by the Niger River, it attracted caravans and scholars from across Africa and the Middle East. The University of Sankore and other schools made it a beacon of Islamic scholarship. Students studied law, medicine, astronomy, and more. Books were prized above gold. The city's mud brick mosques, like Djinguerebe, blended local and North African styles. Timbuktu's intellectual treasures survived invasions and modern threats thanks to local efforts. Its ancient manuscripts remain a priceless record of Africa's scholarly heritage. Timbuktu stands as a testament to Africa's enduring contributions to world knowledge. After the empires fell, the region fractured, making it vulnerable to European colonization. In the late 1800s, France conquered the area, creating the colony of French Sudan, modern Mali. Colonial rule dismantled traditional systems, imposed French culture, and exploited resources for export. Malians faced hardship, forced labor, and heavy taxes, but resistance never died. Inspired by their imperial past, a new generation demanded independence. After World War II, the movement gained momentum. In 1960, Mali declared independence, reclaiming its historic name. The first president, Modibo Keïta, promoted unity and Pan-African identity. Independence brought hope, but also the challenge of building a modern nation from colonial ruins. The spirit of the ancient empires inspired Mali's fight for freedom. The legacy of resistance and pride lives on. Since independence, Mali has faced political instability, poverty and conflict, especially in the north. Yet its culture remains vibrant and resilient. Malian music, led by artists like Salif Keita and Ali Farka Toure, has achieved global fame, blending tradition with modernity. Traditional arts, masks, textiles and crafts are living parts of Malian identity. The country's diverse ethnic groups and griots, or storytellers, keep history alive through music and poetry. Mali's culture is a tapestry woven from ancient empires, Islam, and local traditions. This cultural heartbeat is a source of strength and pride. Mali's modern identity is deeply rooted in its imperial past. Choosing the name Mali was a declaration of pride and continuity. The stories of Sundiata and Mansa Musa unite the nation's diverse peoples. Griots preserve history through oral tradition, keeping the past alive in daily life. Family names like Keita still carry prestige, and traditional values shape society. Mali's history challenges colonial narratives, proving a legacy of self-governance and achievement. The unbroken thread of history gives Mali its unique identity. Mali faces serious challenges: political instability, economic hardship and climate change. The North's security crisis has hurt tourism and daily life. Yet hope endures, flowing from the Niger River and the resilience of Mali's people. A young, ambitious population is finding new ways to express culture and build a better future. Music, art and entrepreneurship signal a society refusing to be defined by its struggles. Mali's history is a cycle of rise and fall, but its legacy is one of culture, knowledge and spirit. The echoes of the empires inspire new generations. Mali moves forward, guided by the pride of its magnificent past. Its story is far from over.